While there are 8 revenue streams in the LifeMax compensation plan, the ones in blue, the group volume bonus, the maximizer bonus, and the business partnership bonus, I consider to be the 3 primary architectural elements or landmarks of the compensation plan, where significant wealth creation is built. The group volume bonus, or the GVB, is our binary, and let's take a look at that bonus element in detail first. Now, why do we call it a binary? Primarily because in this particular graphic depiction of your organization, you are at the apex, at the top of your team, and as you sponsor and enroll other distributors on your team, they're going to go either on your left team or on your right team. And let's look at the key. Generation 1, or the orange, personally sponsored. Generation 2 would be those in blue, and then the red are Generation 3. So remember, to become EAQ, you have enrolled as a distributor, purchasing the $69.95 package to register. You've also purchased one of our starter orders, silver, gold, or platinum, and you are then activated. And the Q of the EAQ is to have personally enrolled or sponsored an activated distributor, one on your left team and one on your right team. So this begins the rollout of the team that you are beginning to grow. As you can see, that when you sponsor your first person on your left, if you help by mentoring, teaching, and training that person to do the same and becoming EAQ, this first person on your left team, having sponsored their first and second distributor, activated distributor, and one on their left and one on their right, that distributor is now also EAQ. When you are ready to sponsor your third individual, the next available space might be down below one of these. And you can see here's your fourth individually sponsored, your fifth, and so forth. It really doesn't matter where on your left or on your right team you continue to place your next personally enrolled or sponsored distributor. However, the wonderful benefit is that the volume that's created, and of course the compensation plan is built totally upon product consumption, and we reward product volume or business volume, the BV points, that accumulate through your network or your organization. In the binary depiction of your organization, volume that originates as far down deep as your organization might grow, way down even below this last person on the far left or down under the far right, that volume accumulates and flows and attributes and accrues to everybody in between you and where that volume originates. Really kind of a neat thing. In your BMS, you get to see a visual depiction of that by looking at the BV summary. The total line here on your BMS shows the historic BV points that have ever accumulated on your left and on your right teams respectively. The balance line is showing what is holding this week for commission purposes. And one of the primary elements that we keep track of course, and it should be important to you, is the group volume bonus, which rewards you with a 10% bonus of the volume, or the BV, that you end each week, Saturday night at midnight with. So in this case, with 2,100 BV points on the right leg, over 674,000 on the left leg, we would calculate, the system would calculate 10% of the volume of your lesser leg each week. In this case, if you are both active and qualified, the system at Saturday night midnight would calculate 10% times 2,100 and create a $210 group volume bonus, or GVB. The system then deducts the 2,100 points upon which the bonus was calculated from the right leg, resetting it to 0, and would deduct the same 2,100 points from the left leg, reducing this figure by 2,100. There's an element I'm going to talk about a little bit later called the large leg stabilizer that would have a very positive, very important impact on what I've just described. So let's go to the next page. This is another depiction. This is a different organization that shows that in this particular week, ending on Saturday night at this time, just at midnight, on the left leg there was over 500,000 points. On the right leg that week, over 20,000 points accrued, and because this distributor was both active and qualified, they were eligible for a 10% group volume bonus. 10% of 20,100 is $2,010 paid that week in the category of group volume bonus. You can see in our virtual office in the BMS, we keep track in a running total, year to date, week to date, and in great detail each of the bonus types. This one happens to depict the group volume bonus. So going forward, let's talk a little bit more about the maximizer bonus in our next section.